allow the participants unmute their microphones. At the count of 3, we would all recite the pledge together. 1, 2, 3. I pledge loyalty to the United States of Biafra, land of the rising sun. Her history, values,
and laws
to defend our lives lest we perish, to uphold peace, unity, progress, and equity. One people, under God. Yes, we may mute our microphones now, please. Please, everybody can mute their microphones. Okay, I will help you. It's fine. Honorable Famdi, please, you may go ahead.
Thank you, Honorable Christopher. Thank you very much. We would like to start with a short opening prayer, and I would like to have anyone whose soul it touches to lead us in a short opening prayer. Please.
Father, we honor you. This is Princess Football.
Thank you.
We honor you, we bless you, we magnify you for your faithfulness, for helping us thus far. You've been faithful in strengthening your children, upholding us, providing, and giving us wisdom to keep paddling this boat. We honor your name even for the leaders, your daughter, our DPM, for every way you have led her, you have empowered her. We just want to honor you one more time this day, and we say, be thou exalted in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And we commit the days of affairs into your hands, and we ask that you come down mightily as always and provide for us and do what you do. You've been faithful to Biafrans. You've been there for us. You've been helping and providing, sending helpers. Even the ones that don't want to be known, you've been sending them. Continue to do so and continue to empower each and every one of us. Take charge of today's affairs and let your name alone be exalted. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Honorable Princess Udwak, for this supplication. Thank you very much. And thank you, Honorable Christopher, for always holding the torch. Thank you very much. Welcome once again to our Saturday weekly fundraising. This week, a lot of things happened. So I would like to start with thanking each and every one of us here and welcoming each and every one of us here. I'm not going to go serially today or sequentially today. For each and every one that comes here every Saturday to spend your time, to spend your money, to donate your money for this greater cause, the cause for the freedom of Biafrans. There is no cause greater than that of life and freedom. God sent us into the world for us to come in here in our language, in Igbo language, he said, go into the world, mobano, bien en udo, bien en coma. All the good things in life, God created us to come into the world and not only witness it, but to enjoy it and then glorify his name in heaven. because he's the creator. He created everybody, and he gave humanity or human beings the opportunity to choose between the good and the bad. But we have seen that in the course of religion, some people have decided to do contrary to God's creation. There is nothing greater than human being. That's why even in the animal kingdom, the human being is greater than all. And therefore, it really breaks someone's heart that some human beings are taking joy in taking lives in the name of religion. I do not think that God told any religion to take lives. Perhaps that taking life may have been the philosophy of the founders of certain religions. And we know that in humanity, not everyone has the regular sack. But everyone has it. We are human beings, quite all right. But some people's thoughts, God sent us into the world for us to make a choice. It's a world of choice for you to choose the good or the bad. And then he is the one that's going to judge us. We found ourselves, the Biafrans, we are all indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. And indigenous people of Biafra, they're all of Igbo ancestry. I say this all the time. Today, I'm going to touch a little bit more on what I had maybe in one of my briefs mentioned. I'm going to do that because of what has happened either last week and continues to this week. And what is it? For every Biafran citizen, when a child is born from childhood and you start growing up, you have to know the genealogy, the culture of who you are, your makeup. If you do not know from childhood, your parents start telling you who you are. And when you become an adult, you already know who you are, what your culture is, what your people do, and what your people don't do. In our dialect, or in our Igbo language, it say,
This meeting is being recorded.
As a business. He did not start it that it was going to continue being constant. He started it because he knows it was going to move. It's like it's life, different stages. We all heard him broadcast on Radio Biafra severally. It was that call, it was the voice, it was the message that he had that drew people's attention, not only Biafrans, the world, that drew their attention to listen to the message that he had. He did it, he formed that organization. And of course, any organization, you have to have executives. That organization also had an executive, which they called DOS. So now you have the regular IPOB and then the organization. He was working with them while he was spreading the glad tidings of the freedom of Biafrans. He continued. But during this period, he had people around him. I listened to him, and then I'm sure each and every one of us listened to him too. He continued spreading that message. And then until one time, he asked and prayed to God to please, how long is he going to continue this evangelism? And he said that what he prayed or what he asked God for when he was alone or in the dark, that he came out in the open, just as we are today, and told God, please, God, send me to special job. He had executives. Remember, had more than 100 people, but the executives and then the regulars in there. He didn't see those. Because when you are someone in his category, you can really say, you can capture someone that has that thing which you have. Somebody. And when he captured that, when he saw that, he knew that this might be. And actually, it was. Abatobie told him categorically that this time our leader Mazinam had an executive, which they call DOS. It continued. He told us, he told each and every one of you, which I heard. He said, take this where we are to a higher, to a new dimension. And if we follow categorically, if we follow in sequence, we will know that, yes, indeed, that which he set up, that IPOB that he set up, which he wanted to be taken to another level, to statehood and nationhood, is what Simon has done. That task of taking it beyond is what Simon had done. We must remember that when they got our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, when they kidnapped him and took him to Nigeria. One of the early messages that he sent was for the leadership and IPOB to give Mazi Simon Ekpa a slot to continue the evangelism, to continue that which he was doing. Hell turned loose. We all saw it. Hell turned loose. The DOS and the IPOB waged war relentlessly on Simon Ekpa. As the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw. Simon delivered. He fought. He didn't relent. Nothing was able to hold him back. He remembered the promise that he told our leader in our presence that we witnessed. Simon fought gallantly to move that which our leader wanted. Simon did it. And I say, whoops, kudos. But those people, a lot of them were waiting for Onyendu to come. We do not know when he's coming. That's what you do. He was alive and already told us. We already knew what was going to happen. When I heard that, I knew what was going to happen. But when the leadership that Onyendu left, and then the IPOB organization started fighting Simon, they were fighting him because they do not know what it takes. They do not have what it takes to move this, which our leader has instituted, to that higher level. That's what Simon did. And they coined it autopilot. Yeah, because not only did the people, came around Simon, everyone knew that it is the rightful thing to do. A lot of time we say, you need to do the needful. People on their own accord took it up to do the needful. We all saw what happened. The first convention we had in Helsinki, that formed, Mazi Simon Ekpa formed the bridge, the government in exile, for us to be able to move further. In that first convention, he told us, he marshaled out the sequence of getting to that statehood or nationhood. We came back because he told us that that convention we went in October 2023 was for us to set up things, and then he set up bridging so that we could move to the next step. Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that ordinary protest and marching on the streets aren't going to give us that which he was looking for. So that's why holding the flags, marching on the streets and protesting, no, it doesn't. What Simon was doing is towards getting the legal documents that finally gonna have us to have that statehood and for us to get recognition. So we came back to the next level. And what was that level? He told us when we were going for that first one, that going to Helsinki, when we come back, doesn't give us Biafra, that it is the process to start, to get all the legal documents that we need for this statehood. I'm saying this and then explaining it But I think that every Biafran, in a simple terms, if somebody wakes you up and then asks you about USB, you don't even have to think about it. It's going to come streaming in your head because you know, you have knowledge what it is. I know that a lot of us do not. So this week something happened, and I do not want it anywhere a United States of Biafra citizen goes. It doesn't matter who it is. And they ask you a question, you should be able to marshal it out. That's the reason why I'm doing this. This is just like a reiteration of what I had mentioned on this platform severally. So he came back. And when we remember, we got ready for the second convention, the Redeclaration Convention, whereby we had prepared, we had done all the things, most of the things needed for us to go further to this statehood for recognition. And we knew what happened. What happened is a story everyone knows. I'm not going to go into that. But as God has set it up, that this statehood of Biafra, which he sent his son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in our presence passed to Mazi Simon Ekpa, God said, and we say all the time, that the Biafra is destined, is God's own project. Just few days before that redeclaration in Finland, something happened, something struck. The saboteurs and all the rest of them, they did everything, not knowing that it wasn't going to be. All the saboteurs, the Nigeria terrorist government, and all the people that they sent, they were decimated. Lioness Agunwani asthmated them. Before people woke up, before some people landed from plane, it's already declared. And that brought us to the point where we are today. So I'm sure that what I just said here, if you can put it in your own words, in simple terms, every United States of Biafra citizen must know this. So now we have transitioned from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Simon Ekpa to now Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, the DPO, the Chief of Staff, and the acting Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. We have transitioned triangularly. At the apex is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Come down here is Simon Ekpa, and then over there is Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, mathematically and theoretically and in reality. Aim, nothing changed. That which leader Nnamdi Kanu started is the same thing that they have done. They have brought it. It's just like we remember the story of someone that traveled and then gave his servants some money so that when the master comes back, they will come and give this stewardship of what they have done. Some people put their own in gum and a piggy bag. Here in America, we say piggy bag. They put theirs in piggy bag, in that piggy bag, waiting for Onye Garanchen to come back. Yes, Kanata. That doesn't show wisdom at all. That doesn't show, if when your master was here, if you really heard all the things that he said, if you know what he was doing or what he wanted to do, you would just jump on it to make sure that ship continue sailing. Did they do it? Oh my goodness, I don't know. Chigo, from all the nonsense things that I have heard this week, as in the man that gave his life and that of his parents and set up this and was hoping that those he was working with was going to take it another descent. What did they do? I don't even, I'm sure that a lot of you heard is here's and will continue to hear what has been coming from some people's mouths. May the Lord have mercy on them. May the Lord have mercy on all those. If you work in any company, you're working in a company with the hope that you're going to execute your job or professional even beyond, so that the company you're working for, or the government, or your master will recognize you. No. What these people did and what we continue to hear is an eyesore, but nothing that anyone is going to do, that will do, is going to tarnish the image of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Simon Ekpa took that which he needed, which is set up to the higher ground, to where it is today. So some people seem like they're waking up from the sleep and then they're trying to reorganize themselves. That's all right. But as a United States of Biafra citizen, do not listen to trash. Listen, this government right now, under the leadership of Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, we are focused. And nobody can make us deviate. We have gotten that, which both Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa dreamed for and worked for. I know I have mentioned my brief in the previous briefs had, mentioned this, but today it's like an assignment that I'm giving to everybody. I want to jiggy you SBN a beta join. No. It should be natural. Because as a Biafran, you know what it is. So I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to use this opportunity to call on Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, the Deputy Prime Minister, the Chief of Staff, and the Acting Prime Minister. That child, that daughter, God has given to Biafrans to hold the staff. It does not matter what the enemies are, whatever hatred people have, no matter how they try to twist it and then bring a different narrative. Biafrans, you know what the truth is and you know what to do. And we know that, yes, we are on the right track. On this, I call upon you. Your staff. Over to you.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So very much from D. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautifully delivered.
Thank you.
Beautifully delivered. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Greetings, everyone that is listening to me today. I thank all of you that made our time to be here with us today, despite your busy schedule and other things you may be doing or you may have scheduled for today. Thank you for joining us. We truly appreciate that. I want to use this opportunity to thank Honorable Christopher, who has been holding the mantle for us as we get ready to start today's fundraising. May God continue to empower you and bless you. Welcome, Biafrans and men and ladies of the press. Thank you for joining the United States of Biafra government today. At this fundraising we do every weekend to not only rebuild our new nation that was bastardized by the Nigerian terrorist state, but also to help bring out thousands of innocent Biafran Christians that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria by Nigeria State, Tinubu, the Foreign Affairs Minister, Bianco Juku, their politicians like Peter Obi, and the rest of them. Every single day, Biafrans are forcefully taken away from their quiet homes in Biafra territory by the Nigeria state and their delegitimized governors like Charles Soludo, Peter Obi, Mba Oti Fubara, Uzodinma, and co. They take them away in the middle of the night. They kill them on the way, or they dump them in Nigeria prisons and Biafra prisons, even as we speak. So while the reintegrated terrorists that are brought in by the Nigeria state are busy in the northern part of Nigeria, in the western part of Nigeria, killing and maiming indigenous Nigerians, butchering them, cutting their throat, kidnapping them, taking them inside the bush, both children, women, mothers, fathers, while they are suffering under the policies of Bianco Ojukwu and the Nigeria terrorist state, like Tinubu, in the northern, western, middle belt part of Nigeria. In the south, old southeast and south part of Nigeria, which is now the United States of Biafra territory, the reintegrated terrorists that Tinubu and Bianco Ojukwu has already recruited into the Nigerian military and police are busy every night, actively, forcefully removing United States of Biafra citizens from their homes, burning their homes, dumping them in jails across Biafra territory, like the Port Harcourt prison, like the different prisons in Oka and all that. The only reason they are doing this every day is to attack the new nation, the new Christian nation of the United States of Biafra. I know they will never succeed. Biafrans know they will never succeed. But that is what they are doing. Why? Because they have the power of the gun. The guns that we are giving to them by the IOC, the Islamic Organization Committees or Council, which Nigeria belongs to, Turkey belongs to, Iran belongs to, Iraq belongs to, Syria belongs to. So they supply Tinubu and Bianco Ojukwu with the arms, with the guns, with the AK-47 to forcefully every night take away innocent Christian Biafrans from their quiet homes and dump them in jails across Nigeria or in Biafra territory, just like they dumped them at the Tiger Base, Owerri, which has been declared by Amnesty International as the worst place in the world to keep any human being. That is where Bianca Ojukwu dumps innocent Biafrans. I, and the United States of Biafra citizens, the 80 million Biafra, will ensure that this comes to an end. I want to thank Biafrans who has continued to support the United States of Biafra government, who has continued to defend our land from the Fulani terrorists that are forcefully brought into our peaceful community by the Nigerian state and their politicians like Peter Obi and Bianca Ojukwu. I want to thank you for what you do every single day. Thank you so much. Just stay the course. You don't need to do anything extra. Stay the course. Defend the 40 states of Biafra, which was declared on November 29, 2024 in Lahti, Finland. I want to use this opportunity to thank our leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom the Nigeria state, Bianco Ojukwu, Peter Obi, Fubara, Charles Soludo, and the Nigeria terrorist state is currently holding and has given him life imprisonment. For what? Just for him to say that he do not want his people to cohabit with reintegrated terrorists brought in by Nigeria state, by Bianco Ojukwu, by Peter Obi, by Tinubu. And for that, they kidnapped him from Kenya, took him to Nigeria. And the Nigeria state, Tinubu has sentenced him to life. I want to let the world know Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. The quest to Islamize the Nigeria state and the refusal of Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu for that Islamization is the only reason Bianco Ojukwu and Tinubu and Peter Obi has taken away our leader, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. In collusion with the Sokoto Caliphate, Christopher Musa, and the rest of the Nigerian politicians. In the same way, the Nigerian state colluded with Finland and took away our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, who has not committed any crime, a fine young gentleman living in Finland. No crime, no criminal history. Nigeria colluded with the Finland government and arrested our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and sentenced him to 6 years in jail. By taking you and Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, Biafra will not come. They were wrong. The United States of Biafra has been declared on November 29, 2024 in Lahti, Finland. The former Republic of Biafra
This meeting is being recorded.
people are allowed to use every means possible to decolonize themselves from their colonizers. That's exactly what the United States of Biafra government and the people are doing at this time, to decolonize our people from Britain and the Nigeria state that are committing crimes against humanity by the second. That is exactly what we are doing. That was why we declared our freedom. At this point, the United States of Biafra government and the 80 million Biafrans are defending that 40 state. We are defending our land from the reintegrated terrorists brought in by the Nigerian government and Bianco Ojukwu into Nigeria. No one can stop this freedom which we got, no matter whom you are.
No one.
This is a legal process allowed not just by the United Nations, not just by the African Union, not just even by Commonwealth, but by all civilized countries in the world. America got their independence. Finland got their independence. So many countries in their world got their independence. Somaliland got their independence. When you have a country that has been declared as a country of particular concern, a country that has been declared as the most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live, a country that has been declared as the worst place on planet Earth for human beings to live, a country's president that has been declared either as the third or fourth most corrupt president in the world, a country that their major political parties have been declared as a terrorist organization, a country that their police have been declared as terrorists and evil. No sane human being would love to associate with such a country, unless countries that belong to the same ideology, which is the Islamic Organization Council, IOC. But we don't care where you belong. I want to tell our Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, let them not be moved for that Christian's sake. We already got. The United States of Biafra have a lot of support from different countries, from our allies. We will continue to work with them. Currently, Nigeria is currently occupying a sovereign state. We have peacefully returned to them to leave. It is the right thing to leave. I expect them to leave the 40 state of the United States of Biafra peacefully. It is the right thing to do to reduce the debt on both sides. The debt on both sides. The killings that were conducted by the Nigerian state at Headbridge, Onisha, at Mpo, at Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu's house, at Aba, and all other states in the Biafra territory. Innocent breadwinners of the families have been murdered by the Fulani terrorists that are recruited into Nigeria police and army. The children of those people have risen up, and they will never, never allow any Nigerian military or police person in Biafra territory to escape. I want to repeat myself. The children of innocent indigenous Biafrans that were murdered by the Nigeria state at Obibo, at Mpo Junction, at Headbridge, Onisha, at Nnamdi Kanu's house, in the Niger Delta, at Ehamufu, and at Aba. The children of those individuals will never allow any Nigerian military or police in their environment or neighborhood to escape. Life is a promise. The earlier we discussed the peaceful separation of Biafra, the United States of Biafra, from the Nigerian state, the better for everyone, to reduce debt on both sides. I am always open for peaceful discussion and negotiation to end this crisis. To end this crisis. I want to let Tinubu, Nigerian president, and Bianca Ojukwu to know nothing should happen to Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. I am here calling for peaceful resolution of this crisis. Bianca Ojukwu and Peter Obi and co are busy planning how to kill Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. I am here telling Nigeria state, nothing should happen to Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. It will really bring this separation very, very fast. Nothing should happen to him. As you are plotting to kill him so that you can continue to milk the oil and natural resources from Biafra land, I'm telling you, nothing should happen to Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, and nothing should happen to Simon Ekpa. This is a word of caution to the Nigerian state. I am here to facilitate the peaceful separation of the United States of Biafra people from the Nigeria state. During the amalgamation of Nigeria in 1914, the clause was very, very clear. After 100 years, if this marriage is not working, everyone is entitled to walk out. The 100 years expired in 2014, but Tinubu and Bianco, Jubu and Peter Obi and Co are using the arms, the AK-47 to hold people down. That cannot continue. And again, I don't have any problem with those of you that are serving the Nigerian state. You are free to serve whoever, whatever country you want to serve, but you cannot continue to trample on this independence and declaration that was given by the Biafra people, by the 80 million Biafrans. You can never tamper with that. We will defend our land with everything legally possible within our power. That is exactly what we are doing right now. We have told Nigerians to leave the Biafra territory. We have the 40 state governors. We have the commissioners working every day and every night. We have the United States of Biafra Elite Squad envisioned. We have the United States of Biafra Liberation Army. We have the United States of Biafra Defense Forces. Most of these Biafrans, their parents fought in the war between Nigeria and Biafra in 1967 to 1970. Most of them are one of the most disciplined envisioned military you have in the world. They can never, ever coexist with a country that reintegrates non-terrorists into their land. The earlier we discuss this, the better. Nothing will stop the freedom of the 80 million Biafrans and the 40 states of Biafra people. The United States of Biafra government will not continue to wait for Nigeria to import mercenaries from Turkey. So as they are planning to import the mercenaries from Turkey, the United States of Biafra government will continue to plot and plan to import the help from our allies. Mm-hmm. Today, I was with the Georgia Executive Director for Right to Life. It was a very good breakfast. And when she was talking, I remember the woman that was pregnant. Mm. Mm. The woman that was pregnant and the unborn child was ripped up from the womb and slammed into the bricks. This action was conducted by the Nigerian state using the reintegrated terrorists they brought into the country. Nigeria has a standing policy to reintegrate and rehabilitate non-terrorists and recruit them into the military, the police, and the special squad. It was a partnership agreement for Nigeria with the OIC to become one of the top members of the Organization of Islamic Committees. That must continue. No one can stop that. It is a standing policy. No one can stop the Christian genocide in Nigeria because that policy they signed with the OIC or IOC has made Nigeria to open their doors to the worst terrorists in the world who have found a safe haven in Nigeria. That was why last month, the second in command of ISIS was killed in Nigeria by the United States of America. Nigeria cannot control the terrorists anymore. Thousands, hundreds, tens of young children are kidnapped from their schools every day. Undergraduates are taken away from their dormitories every second. Many indigenous Nigerians are being kidnapped. Many of them keep begging every day for help. No help. There's no help coming anywhere. Nigeria state does not have the capacity to help those people. That was why, and that is why the only thing that will save Christians and indigenous Nigerians is the absolute collapse of that entity called Nigeria. Anyone, any country, any group thinking, trying something else, you are just deceiving yourself. I continue to let the director of the Georgia Right and Life know how unborn babies are being killed by the second by the Nigeria state through their policies of the reintegration of known terrorists. Again, you see these terrorists, what do they want? What do they need? They are of a particular breed. You can't beg your way out when they got you. It's not about begging. No, they just allow you. Their main purpose is to kill and occupy. Kill and occupy. Kill the indigenes of Nigeria. Kill Biafrans and occupy. That is their task in order to Islamize the whole Nigeria. That is why you see them kill with just kill people like chicken without any remorse. Kidnap without any remorse. Rape our mothers openly, video that, and send it out to the world without remorse. The most heinous crime and crimes against humanity are currently actively being committed by the Nigeria state against human beings. Tinubu is not doing anything about that. Bianca Ojukwu, the foreign first minister, is perambulating in Ethiopia saying she is swapping prisoners. Swapping prisoners. And you are moving these Nigerian citizens to a terrorist state where they'll be kidnapped, where they'll be killed, where they'll be raped. I talked with some of those different citizens in Ethiopia today, and they told me, it's on record, BPM, anywhere but Nigeria. They want to go. They are ready to go. Anywhere but Nigeria. This propaganda, global propaganda that Bianca Ojukwu and Tinubu and Christopher Musa and Charles Saluda and Peter Obi is carrying out across the globe is what the United States of America President Donald Trump has told the world, that what is happening in Nigeria has been moved to a different level because they use the globalist propaganda to make it look as if everything is normal in Nigeria. Thank God for all the civilized leaders have discovered that what Nigeria state is projecting is not what is going on. Again, as we speak, the United States of Biafra government is on the tables of majority of the world leaders. Israel is discussing the United States of Biafra government. Brazil is discussing the United States of Biafra government. United States of America is discussing the United States of Biafra government. and many more countries across the globe. He's discussing the United States of Biafra government. Those countries that recognized Biafra between 1967 and 70, they never relinquished that recognition. Again, thanks to all the other allies of the United States of Biafra that are guiding, advising, and helping us to secure our land from the Fulani terrorists, to secure our Christian nation from the Fulani terrorists that are supported by the Nigerian state. As Nigeria is busy confusing the world about swapping prisoners with Ethiopia, over 8 million Biafrans are locked up in different jails across Nigeria by Bianca Ojukwu, Christopher Musa Tinubu. We say charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. Bianca Ojukwu and Tinubu and Christopher Musa and Peter Obi are busy taking away forcefully innocent Biafrans every night. Innocent Biafrans, what is their crime? They want to be in United States of Biafra. They want to protect their new Christian nation. And for that alone, Tinubu and Bianca Ojukwu sent these reintegrated terrorists they recruited into the Nigerian army to burn their homes, to forcefully take them away in the night and dump them in different jails across Nigeria and in Biafra territory. How can you be talking about swapping prisoners when you are busy imprisoning innocent Biafrans right inside Biafra territory and in Nigeria? You should be ashamed of yourself. Very, very ashamed of yourself. Charity begins at home. You should be able to release thousands of innocent, genuine Biafrans that you have locked up in the and over 2,500 Biafrans are there every single day. I get the report on my table. They've not committed any crime. Most of them have trumped up charges by the Nigerian state heaped on them just because they are Biafrans. Many of them that are being tried in different courts in Nigeria, their charges are treason. Bianca Ojukwu and Tinubu and Peter Obi told them, anyone talking about Biafra, charge them with treason. That was why they told the world that only Nnamdi Kanu committed treason. That was why Finland told the world that Simon Ekpa committed treason. And maybe tomorrow they will say Dr. Robertson committed treason. That is the word. That is the word of Bianca Ojukwu, Peter Obi, Charles Soludo, and the Nigerian terrorist state. They are the real terrorists. What they do is what they project on other people. So, thousands of indigenous Nigerians that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria and in Biafra land, Tinubu and Bianca Ojukwu charged them with treason and terrorism. They charged them with terrorism. They said Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu committed terrorism. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, terrorism. Maybe tomorrow, Dr. Robertson, terrorism. Tomorrow, 50 million Biafrans, terrorism. Maybe tomorrow, Famdi, terrorism. Jerry in Port Harcourt prison, terrorism. Ikuku in River State prison, terrorism. Thousands. Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto, terrorism. The world have discovered that all these people have not committed any terrorist act. Nigeria state and their politicians are the real terrorists. And we cannot keep quiet while we defend our new nation, will defend our people. Many of the world have watched as the reintegrated terrorists supported by the Nigerian state behead teachers in front of their pupil. Again, the United States of Biafran government want to use this opportunity to commensurate with thousands of indigenous Nigerians and indigenous Biafrans whose loved ones have been taken away by these reintegrated terrorists brought in by the Nigerian government and there is no government, there's no leadership. The terrorists have taken over. So if you're kidnapped, you're gone. Nobody can help you. The army are reintegrated terrorists. The police are reintegrated terrorists. The special squad are reintegrated terrorists. Their primary agenda is the Islamization of Nigeria. So how can you call a DPO, who is a reintegrated terrorist, to send help to help somebody or an indigenous Nigeria that have been kidnapped? That will never happen. I thank God that the United States of Biafra people have come together to exit that terrorist country. And I'm calling on the Nigeria military, police, special squad to leave our nation. Because the children of those you've killed in the past, they will never let you be. You can't go free. The earlier we talk peacefully, the better. Mine is to ensure there is peace. The more you try to make this process stay longer, the deadlier is going to be on both sides. On both sides. I promise you that. I am here for peace. My job is to facilitate this process, this peace process, as quickly as possible, so that everyone will go and start rebuilding themselves, start rebuilding their nation. That is what I am here for. That is why I am here. That is why I'm calling for peace. The tactics of the Nigerian state to continue to prolong this freedom fighting, to prolong this process by bringing in mercenaries from Turkey, from Syria, from Iran, from Iraq. The longer they plot this, the shorter the United States of Biafra use the right way to stop you. Because we already know. I know what you do. I know the tactics. I know how it works. That is why I'm here. The earlier we process this, the better for everyone. I've called on the Nigerian politicians of the United States of Biafra. Stop attacking them. Stop attacking the people. Remember, we were a nation between 1967 and 1970. People in partner with some foreign countries can never happen anymore. The blockade of food to Biafran children that caused over 3 million people to die, 3 million children that died of kwashiorkor between 67 and 70. That will never happen again, not under my watch. That is why the earlier we talk, the better. The earlier we talk, the better. Those children that survived that kwashiorkor, they are alive right now. They are not joking. They are very, very, very mean. The earlier we discuss on a peaceful separation, the better. You cannot use elongating this process, thinking that what worked for you in the past will work again. Time is of the essence. No person, no organization, no country can stop the full restoration of the United States of Biafra. We met all the necessary requirements put by the United Nations, by the African Union, and all international bodies for our self-determination, our freedom in our state. We met the Montevideo Declaration conditions, the UN Charters for Self-Determination, the African Union laws guiding human rights, the international laws for decolonization, where a people have the right to use whatever possible, the highest, anything possible for them to decolonize themselves from their colonizers. We are going to use that. Again, I am open for discussion before we get to that level. I want to make it clear for Nigerian politicians, the Nigerian law can never override international laws. When they tell you Nigeria is just some stupid, indivisible nonsense, Nigerian law cannot trump international laws for human rights, for self-determination, for decolonization. These international laws gave Nigeria the right to be a state, to be a nation. So whatever the Sokoto Caliphate and the Nigeria, again, there is debt on both sides. Those that their parents, brothers, sisters have been killed by the reintegrated terrorists that were recruited into the Nigerian police military special squad, they will not allow any Nigerian military or police to go free in the 40 states of Biafra. That is why I call for immediate negotiation and peace on both sides. Moving forward, only the United States of Biafra citizens should take charge of all the vigilante groups in the 40 states of Biafra to enable us to fight the Fulani terrorists that have entered our land. Again, only the United States of Biafra citizens should take charge of all the vigilante groups in the 40 states of Biafra to enable us to fight the Fulani reintegrated terrorists in the Biafra territory. Again, now, all the chiefs, the Igwes, in the past, we did not allow that to happen because the Nigeria state was using actively the powers of the AK-47 to suppress and kill and take away Biafra people. As we've declared our new nation, only the United States of Biafra citizens will be in charge of all the vigilante groups in the 40 states of Biafra. So I'm calling on all the Iwes, all the chiefs, all the local government chairs, just like Iwanyanwu has said, the leader of Ohanes and Ndibo, there is nothing that will stop us from protecting the 40 states of the United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra citizens will take over all the vigilante of the 40 states of Biafra. I call on the 40 state Biafra governors, all the Iwes, all the local government heads to give them the support they need to fight these reintegrated terrorists that are brought into Nigeria and into Biafra land. And again, I thank all those that are already involved in their different states. the United States of Biafra envisioned elite squad, United States of Liberation Army, and the Defense Forces will continue to support. We continue to support these Biafrans that will take over the vigilante of the whole 40 state of Biafra. Again, I want to clarify there is nothing like ESN in the 40 state of Biafra and in the whole Biafra territory. The Prime Minister collapsed everything ESN into the Biafra Defense Force and the Biafra Liberation Army, and both are now collapsed into the United States of Biafra envisioned elite squad. These individuals go through the highest form of training based on international humanitarian laws to safeguard and defend our land and our people under the Secretary of Defense of the United States of Biafra, General Rabba.
This meeting is being recorded.
Continue. I just have an update on our bank account. We have a new account for the New Dimension mandate site. I forwarded this on all the platforms, and then I'm going to put it, Honorable Christopher is going to help put it on the chat section. For those of you, this update is only on New Dimension mandate site. We also have a new Bitcoin, account is there. Please pay attention. This is the only thing that changed. The other sites, unitedstatesofbiafra.org, nothing changed there. But the New Dimension mandate, we have a new bank account. And also, if you want to send us anything in Bitcoin, we now have an account for it. So this update is really important. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. I did post it on both the Telegrams and then on WhatsApp. So for today, we are here again in building a free Biafra. From what Her Excellency said, is we're building a free Biafra. It's a humanitarian fundraising for the liberation and our nation building. And also to help bring innocent Biafrans out from the Nigerian terrorist hand and dungeon. The innocent Biafrans that have done nothing, that have not committed any crime. They go in the middle of the night on the road, in their places of, school and everything, just even on the road. They pick them up. Just pick a citizen. you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Famdian. You are now, I'm giving you the another accolade that is for as honorator for all you said today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And for Agada Bachiluzo Nwanyị, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, I say to you, they will never succeed because you are focused. Bachipo Agadagdi everywhere.
Yes.
You are focused on what you do. And I tell you, stay focused because our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, stated it boldly that when women come into this our liberation, we will come home. The women will bring their children home.
Yes.
So I greet you, Your Excellency, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, the Honorable Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze. Your Excellency, thank you for all you do. And for you, Honorable Famdian, thank you for always sticking very close to this woman that the gods of Biafra brought and said she will be the one leading us home, bringing her children home. Yeah. Thank you, Mama Biafra.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now I say to everyone, most especially all the citizens of the United States of Biafra from Ethiopia, singing what I heard today. We are for Biafra and nothing else. In front of that woman who calls herself Bianco Jugu. No, let me remove it because our eternal leader, Jim Odumegwu Ojukwu, will be crying in his grave saying, why did I give this woman my name? Because her name should be Bianco, no. And you should stick to that. I believe, for me, I wouldn't even put Ojukwu in her name anymore. So I thank you, Biafra citizens, who are standing strong, knowing full well that we are going home. As our DPM is focused, as our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, prophesied, we are going home. And I can't fail to thank you and acknowledge you. Our Mazi Simon, wherever you are, remain focused and strong. Because what you seek, these women have brought it home.
Amen.
And I now also use this time to acknowledge the elite squad, the governors, the deputy governors, all the cabinet members, all the honorable members, all of you. I thank you for all you do, supporting this Agada Bachiluzo Nwanyị, Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze. Always stay strong. She is taking us home. Thank you so much, everyone. You know how we do it. Those from homeland, those who are on emergency, and those going to work. Please, if you can, raise up your hand. So, but first and foremost, I will start with that of the space. So, we have, what I have now is 15,000 eje.
Okay.
50 ejema. I don't know how to pronounce 50 euros. So let me just call it another ejema, but it's 50 euros. Okay. So, and their names are Dr. Sir Williams, 5,000 eje. Ada Biafra Margaret Jawa, 50 euros. Ada Biafra Ngozi, 50 ejema. Mazi Bartholomew, 10,000 eje. So that is what I have from the space. Thank you, my wonderful people from Spain. Remember, I'm always on transit. I don't always stay one place. Please forgive me, and please keep donating and forwarding it to my Space account, and I will read it out no matter where I am. I will always bring out your receipt and call you out for what you do. Thank you so, so much.
Thank
So,
you.
yes. So the first person is Princess Udwak Yoho. Please, the mic is yours, ma'am.
Good afternoon from my location, everyone. Thank you, Honorable Mouthpiece. Thank you, my
Thank you, Princess.
Gemma Queen, the beautiful one.
Thank you.
Thank you, my Honorable Excellent, Your Excellency, my DPM. You're looking so gorgeous today, though. As always, but you're looking very, very beautiful today. Anyway, I just wanted to support today.
Where's your video?
Oh, you want me, darling?
Yes.
I'm resting on my bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, video. Let them go ahead and do it now before they block it again. I just got a notification. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to support what we are doing today with 100, I think, a Gemma.
Yes.
And then I've already, me and my deputy, we just paid the rent for one of the ladies that is on wheelchair. She's really struggling. So, but we may post that, we may not post it, but I just wanted to say we are trying. We are trying. It's gonna be all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I just posted the receipt.
Yeah, I see it. But 100 a Gemma, is that correct?
Yes, that's the one. But the other one, if I want to post it, I'll think about it.
Okay, all right.
Thank you so very much, Princess Udwak. And again, for everyone, Princess Udwak is one of the secretaries of the United States of Biafra government. And I think her department will be doing a presentation on June what? Princess?
I think 26. Is that 26?
I don't. My deputy and I were saying that if we are doing it on the only on Friday, which is only our cabinet day, that it will not be appropriate. That is better. We ask you to
No,
please.
to be the question and answer day. That's 23rd, right? What day? 21st?
It's on a
It
Friday.
was supposed to be 26, but that will be a regular Friday meeting. So we want to move it to when a lot of other Biafrans will hear what we have for them.
Yeah, I think we're going to move that regular Friday meeting to the question and comment session.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Thank you so much. 26th of June. So everyone, mark your calendar for 26th of June. It's going to be the United States of Biafra question and comment section with special presentation from the department headed by Secretary
the Community and Social Services.
Community and Social Services. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Honorable, and thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much.
And then Honorable Mouthpiece, thank you so much. Let me quickly have mentioned the donation. We have Anonymous for 300,000 AJ.
Wow.
Was 300,000 AJ. The United States of Biafra, Israel for 1,010 Gemma. The United States,
my God.
Israel, 1,010 Gemma. And I'm going to quickly mention the list from the United States of Biafra government and the people in Israel. Mazi Ike paid 250 shekels. Mommy Anna, 250 shekels. Helen, 250 shekels. Maada, 250 shekels. Oluchi, 250 shekels. Oliver, 250 shekels. Julius, 250 shekels. Barnabas, 250 shekels. Peter, 250 shekels. Benedict, 250 shekels. Joy, 250 shekels. Augustus, 250 shekels. Chukunonso, 250 shekels. Oliver from Oru State paid $10 in shekels and $50. $10 and 50 10 and then 50 paid, which is 250 shekels. Then August, Joe paid 250 shekels. Total amount in shekels is 3,550 shekels in Israel money. Converted to the dollars is $1,010 from the state of Israel. Thank you so much. That is from me.
Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow.
Thank you,
Oh,
Israel.
get
Thank
on
you.
Thank you. Thank you, Israel Mission, and thank you, Your Excellency, for the announcement. And thank you for all the honor.
And then I just wanted to update that the 300,000 AJ from Homeland is still one of our United States of Biafra private donors that give us
anonymouses. All the anonymouses.
that gave us $1 million AJ 2 weeks ago. Thank you so much. Right.
Thank you. We need more anonymouses. Please bring in it, okay? Thank you, all anonymouses. God bless you all. May the God of Biafra bless you all. Thank you. All right. So we'll now go to Honorable Justin Anonye Odozo. The mic is yours, ma'am. Honorable, are you there? I hope she can unmute. All right. Let's go to Honorable Remy 14C from our own Lagos liaison. Thank you, Honorable. The mic is yours.
Good evening, ma. Good evening. Welcome. Good evening. Good evening. My Honorable Mouthpiece. Thank you. Let me use this opportunity to welcome all the Biafrans all over the world, both the homeland. May God Almighty continue to give us more strength, give us more strength and more hope. We are heading to the point, and victory is ours. My Honorable Famdian, I can Excellency, Agua DPM. In fact, in a man about the Buhari. Now, what Buhari?
Nigeria.
Ndị Igbo na-agbagharị bụ ndị Nigeria Igbo. Ndị ejiri ọbara efi emu. Ọmịjisi ike. Onye nwanyị duwe gị na-achụ oke abịa. May God Almighty continue to bless us. I have update from a moving train, Biafra moving train, 62,000 AJ. 62,000 AJ.
Okay.
Number one donor, Wada Udochukwu Ovutule, 1,000 AJ from Ezani State. Alphonsus Afamefuna, 1,000 AJ from Odumegu State. Amogo Kalo, 1,000 AJ from Aludo State. Anthony Nwafo, 2,000 AJ from Odumegu State. Moses Okonkwo, 2,000 AJ from Enugu State. Uchenna Uge Egu from Ezani State. Marcel Okafo, 1,500 AJ from Ezani State. Ndubisi Emejere, 1,000 AJ from Owerri State. Wakaman Nodim, 3,000 AJ from Olo State. Gideon Onyekachuku, 1,000 AJ from Aba State. Ejike Chijoke, 1,000 AJ from Ezani State. Emeka Nwoye, 1,000 AJ from Ezani State. Obiora Nanke, 2,000 AJ from Omombala State. Emmanuel Ofodire, 2,000 AJ from Odumegu State. Oluchi Ofodire, 1,000 AJ from Odumegu State. Anthony Anokuru, 1,000 AJ from Olo State. Okechukwu Nwokolo, 1,000 AJ from Odumegu State. Vincent Obikezie, 1,000 AJ from Odumegu State. Edwin Odile, 2,000 eje from Olo State. Uzodimma Onyemechi, 2,000 eje from Olo State. Clement Anobu, 3,000 eje from Elder State. Linus C. Okolo, 3,000 eje from Ezani State. Uche Kinsley Osuji, 1,500 eje from Olo State. Victor Chigoze Igbo, 10,000 eje from Olo State. Victor C. Igbo, 1,000 eje from Olo State. Loveline Nnamdi, 1,000 eje from Okigwe State. Favor Amazunwa, 1,000 eje from Olo State. Alex O. Nwachukwu, 1,000 eje from Aludo State. Titus Umeziwane, 1,000 eje from Olo State. Levi Iwofo, 2,000 eje from Olo State. Emmanuel Anioha, 1,500 eje from Elder State. Onyechukwu Anioha, 1,000 eje from Elder State. Charles Okoli, 1,000 eje from Ezani State. Matthew O. Okpala, 1,500 eje from Odumegu State. Uchenna Nwankwo, 1,000 eje from Ezani State. Uchendo Osita, 1,000 eje from Olo State. Pius Okeke, 1,000 eje from Odumegu State. Total 62,000 eje from Lagos State and Southwest Lausanne.
Okay.
Thank you, ma. This is all for today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lagos License, and thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much. All right. Welcome. So now we'll go back to Honorable Justina Nonye Odozo. Are you close to your mic now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yes. Good evening, Honorable DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze.
Good evening.
Good evening, Honorable Famdan.
You're welcome.
Mouthpiece of the gods, I greet you.
They will.
Honorable Christopher Kenwa, good evening. Great Biafrans, good evening, everyone. My name is Justina Odozo, Head of Mission Belgium. And for today, we have 145 Ejema.
All right.
And these are the names of the donors. Wada Ogui Obu, 20 Ejema. Mazi Godwin Wegner, 15 Ejema. Mazi Adindo Nsunwoke, 20 Ejema. Mazi Gabriel Robert Okafor, 10 Ejema. Mazi Sunday, 5 Ejema. Mazi Charles, 5 Ejema. Mazi Alphonsus Uchenna, 10 Ejema. Mazi Chijoke, 5 Ejema. Mazi Amechi Madoka, 5 Ejema. Evangelist CO, 5 Ejema. Princess Ifi, 5 Ejema. Wada Loved Beta, 5 Ejema. Adeja Gamba, 5 Ejema. Wada Mary Ogude Lens, 5 Ejema. Wada Flores Obokoro, 5 Ejema. And myself, Justina Nonye Odozo, 20 Ejema, bringing the total to 145 Ejema. That's all we have from Belgium this week. Thank you, ma.
Thank you, Belgium. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable. And thank you, Belgium Mission. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Now we'll go to Honorable Joshua Nunako, MD Liaison.
Greetings, Baptist. I greet you.
I
Honorable
greet you, Honorable. Thank you.
Thank you. I greet my DPM with special greeting. You've been doing so much for us, and God will bless you and your family. I also extend this greeting to the members of the cabinet, wherever they are. They have been also doing great. And also our fellow Honorable Findam, I greet you also. And the Honorable in the House, you're also greeted. and fellow admins, you're also greeted. And my fellow Biafrans all over the world, you all welcome and greeted. Whether you're here or not, you're a Biafran, you're all greeted. So today is our fundraising. And from Maryland State here, I'm announcing the update we have. Number one is Maazi Livinus.
May I have your total first, please?
Yeah, total is 200 Ejema.
Go
So
ahead.
Maazi Livinus, 50 Ejema, and Madam Eunice Opera, 100 Ejema for the month of June. That's monthly dues. And then the last one, Maazi Gideon Ihezie, 50 Ejema for Owerri State. I also missed the first one. I think Maazi Livinus, it was also for Owerri State. So the total is 200 for now. And I will be coming back shortly. But this is what I have now.
Thank you,
Thank
guys,
you very much.
so much.
Yeah.
So we'll now go to Honorable Kiechuku Jonathan. Honorable, the mic is yours.
Good morning, Biafrans. Am I coming out?
Loud and clear.
Yes, you are.
Ụtụtụ ọma, my DPM. All protocols observed. I want to announce a donation from Biafra land. Reverend Sister Jacinta Osibu, 20,000 eje. Ọ sị na ọ na-etinye anyị n'ekpere ụtụtụ efifie anyasị. Anyị jisi ike na ife anyị na-alụ na-abanye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From 20,000 from Reverend Sister Jacinta. Send our greetings to her. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable Jonathan. Okay. Let me see. We'll now go to Honorable Dr. Cornelius Nana. Honorable Dr. Cornelius Nana, the mic is yours, sir.
Hold on, I'm talking.
And again, before Dr. Cornelius Nana, Dr. Cornelius Nana, I just want to let
Yes.
We know that Cornelius concluded World Environmental Day on behalf of the United States of Biafra government and people. Again, we want to always thank people like this. A lot of the United States of Biafra cabinet members who work behind the scene to ensure that we are ready to move from day one of our recognition from our allies. And we have a couple of them planning on that announcement. So thank you so much, Honorable Nana. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, everyone. Good evening from my location. All protocol duly observed from the mouthpiece of the gods, Honorable Christopher. Yes, and all the honorables present, fellow citizens of the United States of Biafra. I greet you all. Yeah, thank you. This is a collective stride that we are making. It's not one man's business. So everybody have a role to play. Even the citizens, you have a more important role to play. We are just here to represent you all. So, and I believe that we are doing the right thing and we are going the right direction. So thank you, Honorable DPM, for what you do every day for us. I'm here on behalf of the Biafra Fathers and Friends to announce the donations that we made this week. We have a total contribution of 47,000 AJ
Okay.
and 65 AJMA.
All right.
So I'll quickly run through the list of those that made it possible. But before then, I just want to chip in something concerning the World Environment Day.
Okay.
You know, yes, it is not just a mere saying. It is something that is doable. You know, I'm just talking to the general citizens, people of Biafra, as we are waiting to get recognized, and we pray that all of us will keep on doing our possible best, the best way we can. It's not something hard. You know, planting trees is not difficult. You know, because our land is developing very fast. In fact, there are no bushes anymore. All the bushes that I used to know when I was growing up, they have real estate guys have destroyed all of them in in the quest of building the so-called estates and all that. But we have a better plan in the United States of Biafra, which the Secretary of Urban Housing and Development, Honorable Beliza, and his team are working on. So I think that when we are fully ready, most of these structures now are positioned in the right place they're supposed to be. So for now, I encourage us to be planting trees. You know, trees are very good because if you check the heat that is emanating from our atmosphere is not the same as compared to in the early 90s or in the early 2000s. So there's a slight increase in temperature. All this is because of the so-called urbanization and clearing of land. So people don't plant trees. So I encourage the citizens, even if you want to build your small house, flat or whatever, make sure you plant trees around within your vicinity. That is not just for you are just also protecting yourself, because the quality of air that you breathe when you have trees around is different from where they have these face me, I face you apartments all over. This one is running his own tiger generator. This one is having his own all this noise pollution, plus all the garbage, the plastic waste that are dumping every here and there indiscriminately. So these are the things that contribute to destroying our environment. So I encourage us to be doing the little we can. So when we have our allies stepping in, we'll be able to position our cities and our villages and other locations in the way they are supposed to be. So that is it for now. So back to the list. I have hold on a second. I have Mazi Ogwejofor. He donated 3,000 AJ. Mazi Apostle 50 Ejema, and Mazi Anebuachara 5,000 AJ. Mazi Okaneme 3,000 AJ. Mazi Uzo O 3,000 AJ. Mazi Adindu O 11,800 AJ. Mazi Jidofo M 10 Ejema. Mazi Obumneke U 5,000 AJ. Mazi Innocent AC 5 Ejema. Mazi Emmanuel CU 1,200 AJ. Mazi Greg O 5,000 AJ. And Anonymous 10,000 AJ. So bringing us to a total contribution of 47,000 AJ and 65 AJ for this week.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Biafra Fathers. Okay, we'll now go to Honorable Benchukes. The mic is yours.
Yeah, good evening from here. Am I being heard?
Yes, loud and clear.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Your Excellency. Thank you so much for the work you have been doing. We appreciate it so good. All the way from United Kingdom today, we have a 295 gem.
295?
295, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Number one from my list here, Wada Ngozi S. 50 gem. Wada Margaret Ndale Ibukane 10 gem. Wada Chioma Cecilia 10 gem. Wada Caroline Iwune 20 gem. Wada Ngozi Oduku 20 gem. Wada Esther Wow 5 gem. Wada Christiana Kema 10 gem. Then Chooks Agubasu myself 50 gem. Mazi John Chidozie Modo 40 gem. Anonymous F 20 gem. Anonymous O 20 gem. No, Anonymous F 10 gem. I'm sorry. Mazi Tony Senior Agua 50 gem. That's all what we have today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, UK.
Thank you, UK Mission.
This meeting is being recorded.
Koro 25 ejema. Honorable Ifeanyi Egwatu 10 ejema. Mazi Sonny Best 20 ejema. Mazi Eze Munachi 10 ejema. And my humble self, Honorable Judah Fomachi 100 ejema. Thank you.
Thank you.
230, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We'll now go to Honorable Dorothy. Honorable Dorothy, the mic is yours, ma'am.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, good evening, Mapi, Honorable Mapis. Good evening, Your Excellency. Good evening, family, and all Biafrans. I greet you. Today, Georgia contribution will be 200 ejema.
Wow.
That's all we have. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable, and thank you, Georgia Mission.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We'll now go to Honorable Ogwejofo. Honorable, the mic is yours, sir.
Thank you very much, Mouthpiece.
There, one more come.
Good afternoon from here. Thank you also for what you are doing. Greeting from here. Honorable Diane.
You're welcome.
Good day, guy. And special greetings to our DPM. Agadabachiruzo. Nwanyị na-eti ndị Nigeria mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi.
No be small one.
Continue to do them what you know how to do. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We greet our DP, our PM, Simon Ekpa, and our Onyendu, Mazin Nandekano. Let them sit tight for what they were looking for. We already have them. Already have it. And from Washington State here, and from me, Felix Eze, Agwejiofo. The generation is 30 Gemma for today.
Wow, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
very much.
Washington Lizan. Thank you so much, Honorable. Thank you so much. Okay. So we'll now go to Honorable Uloma, USB New Jersey Mission. The mic is yours, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Mouthpiece. Greetings, everyone. Yes. Greetings to Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Abeze.
Thank
All
you.
protocols observed. My updates today from New Jersey, we have 350 agema.
Wow.
So the donors are Nonyem 200 agema, Roots 50 agema, myself 50 agema, and Anonymous 50 agema, making it 350 agema. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, New Jersey Mission. Thank you, Honorable, so much. Thank you. So we'll now go to Honorable Victor Ebuna. The mic is yours, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, I've been waiting for to hear your voice.
Okay. Please, I want to
sir.
say good evening from here. I want to say, in addition to that, to appreciate what you people are doing. I'm so glad that we remain focused and we remain committed and we remain poised to moving forward, that nobody will stop us. Because what we are doing is a just cause. They have been doing this to us for the past donkey years. Now, this time around, they will not see our back as we move with fastness. And we have to let people understand that those of them, there are some people have been looking through the platforms, some people are trying to post to ESN on the platform. Please, by all means, do not post anything ESN on this platform. No ESM existing. This is used for enemies to confuse us. If you are posting ESM on the platform or saying that somebody like Ijele is a brother, Ijele is not. Udele is not a brother, not Ijele. They're not a brother. They are all enemies. They are the cause that we lost the first Biafran war. Ojukwu said it. And they are not brothers. These people are enemies. They are enemies within. They are, leading the real enemies to the information, secret information that we have. And that is why we have two people abducted from Ikemba State. Please, if you are if you are within the state, do not post any enemy things to the platform. Please, because
Fama kwanu deliver abra no lili. Fama kwanu
yes,
deliver no
because I've been used to this struggle. I have been used to the struggle. I started the struggle since 2014. So up to today, I'm still going to be the war because I'm a Eben. Because I have to appreciate our DP. Because our DPM, I appreciate you from Massachusetts. We're always glad that you have been doing very good. So there's no anybody who should say otherwise. It's that it's a flavor. Because you flavor because I've seen it. No, Fandi, I appreciate you here. Of course, I appreciate the mouthpiece. Thank you so much for what you are doing, and all the cabinet members. Thank you very, very much. I thank all of you immensely because we are here to get to a promised land. This is a divine project, for crying out loud. It's not a carnal stuff that the Zoo government will come and talk rubbish, because no, this is a divine, we have to overwhelm them when time comes. And we already have Biafra, but it's just remaining small thing to be fully restored. Having said that, I have people here that have made the donation, and starting from my humble self, Victor Ebuna, 50 Ejema. Before I say that, the total is 225. Total 225.
Yo, yes,
Thank you.
We'll welcome. Go ahead.
The total 225.
Thank you.
50 Ejema. 50 Ejema, and of course our sister here, Rosalind, Odo, 25 Ejema. 220 so much.
Thank you, Massachusetts
you,
liaison. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much.
Victor, again, I want to use this opportunity to thank Victor for what you said. I just want to piggyback on that point that he raised, where the Nigeria state has done this Islamization process for the past 100 years. I want everyone they've learned, and over the years they've used their way in the local community. But I know that now everything has changed, because those that they used to deceive with the propaganda, the United States of Biafra government has presented the facts to them, and they believe in us. They believe in me. They believe in us. So in the past, the Nigerian state has used the DOS, where you have people like Benjamin Madubugo, Ikengo Rago, China Samoro, and all these people to deceive Biafrans. And these people has pretended they are looking for the freedom of the people. And many of us have seen that since Awonyedunam Kano has been taken and the Prime Minister has been taken, they have not produced one single thing that is leading us to our freedom. Not one. Every time you turn on the social media, they are either fighting Nnamdi Kanu, fighting the family of Nnamdi Kanu, fighting Simon Ekpa, fighting not one project that is leading to the freedom of Biafra people. That will show you that these people, all of them, are working for the Nigeria state, deceiving the gullible ones to think that they are for Biafra freedom. Again, as the last honorable has said, they deceive the world. And the Nigerian state also, in partner with these criminals, keep saying ESN. There's nothing like ESN in the 40 states of Biafra or in the whole Biafra territory. As we speak, nothing like ESN. The original ESN that was founded by Nnamdi Kanu to protect Biafra territory from the reintegrated terrorists brought in by the Nigeria state. Immediately Nnamdi Kanu was taken away. The Nigeria state colluded and bribed people like Benjamin Madubugu, Ken Guragu, China Samoru, Jovika, Ijala. They bribed them. Maybe I'll remove Ijala because Ijala's case is different. But these other people, the Nigeria state bribed them and told them they will hijack the and they want Nigeria state governors, including Charles Saludo, Peter Fubara, all these delegitimized governors currently in the United States of Biafra territory. So they took the money from the Nigerian state and then they took
This meeting is being recorded.
Are the ones killing Biafrans and everyone. They now changed it again to other names.
So what? Yeah. So yeah, that's true. So they killed because they were genuine Biafrans that were following the footsteps of our leader Nnamdi Kanu, and they refused to work for the Nigeria terrorist state. This China Sanwo-Olu, Benjamin Madubugu, Jovika, Iken Guruago, they colluded. They are still colluding as we speak right now. They colluded with the Nigerian state and killed these innocent Biafrans that were following Nnamdi Kanu. So what the honorable speaker who just spoke have said is the fact. Anyone in Biafra territory saying anything about ESN is fraudulent. Again, recently you can see some of them springing up here and there just because our PM is no longer here. They are springing up, making noise. Oh, ESN here. ESN is nothing because After Oyendu was taken 5 years apart, the prime minister was in charge. He collapsed everything, ESN, into the Biafra Liberation
Army, yeah.
and the Biafra. Anyone, I can see here and there. Anyone now coming up to mention, just mentioning anything ESN, that means that we are not following Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. If they were following Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, they must have followed the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. And if they never followed PM Simon Ekpa, they cannot be in this struggle at this time. They cannot. So, dear friends, be on the look for anyone, any individual saying anything about ESN. There's nothing like ESN. Again, I wanted to also remind Biafrans of those that are following some faceless individuals. Faceless individuals like China Samur, people like Benjamin Madubuga. These are people that are behind the scene working with the Nigerian state, terrorist state, to continue to kill Biafrans. If you are following any leader and one day you have not seen that person come out publicly, just the way I am doing, to address his people, to address the world, you must desist from following such individuals. You must stop. Let them show their face. Then you will know that they are genuine. Then you will know that they are real. If all they do is call you on the phone behind the scene in the middle of the night to bribe you and tell you their plans, they are fake. Desist from listening to them. Tell them to show their face to the world. Then you will follow them. Another thing I want to address is, as you all know, I'll be running for a Senate position in the state of Georgia. And the United States of America President Donald Trump wants everyone to go home and build their nation. It's a fair position because you cannot be the best of everything. You can be the best of doctor in America, the best of engineer in Europe, the best of lawyer in Israel, the best of everything. But in your own country, in Biafra territory, the Fulani terrorists are beheading the teachers in your community. Your citizens are dying of the basic medical conditions that you can take care of. You live in Europe, you live in America, you live in the best of houses, you buy the best properties, you excel in your profession. But in your country, in the United States of Biafra, your mothers are being raped by the Fulani terrorists, brought in by Tinubu and Bianco Ojukwu and Peter Obi and Christopher Musa. The home that your father, your grandfather built is being burnt down by Charles Soludo because your brother is a Biafran. That's all. The farmland established by your father and your mother is being destroyed by the cows brought in by Tinubu and Christopher Musa and Peter Obi in Biafra land. And you are best. The question you need to ask yourself, how long are you going to continue to exist in the United States of America, in Europe, in London, in Germany, in Switzerland? How long will you live there? Where will your children be? Where will your grandchildren be? That was why during our declaration, the United States of Biafra actually said that what we are doing is for us, for our forefathers, for our children, and for our grandchildren. If you don't play your part right now, in this freedom that we've secured, your children and grandchildren will have no place to go. And they cannot live forever in a foreign man's land.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you born them in America, even if your children were born in Europe, in London, in Switzerland, and everywhere, that land that your mother and father and grandfather has secured for you, where you grew up, if you don't protect and secure that same land, you are a failure. Mark my word. Because tomorrow, one of your kids will ask you or tell you, Mommy, Daddy, I want to go to the village of my grandfather, of my grandmother. And if you have no place to show them, or if you tell them, oh, do not go, they are killing people, we can't do anything about it, you are a failure. That is why everyone listening to me, you must play your role, no matter how small, to ensure that the delegitimized governors in the United States of Biafra territory, they leave Biafra land. The Nigeria agents in Biafra territory, they must leave Biafra land. The reintegrated terrorists brought into the 40 states of Biafra, you must make them leave Biafra territory. I am doing my own very well. And I'm very, very happy Biafrans are doing their own very, very well. The United States of America wants the citizens, their military, their police to protect America from the globalist terrorists that are being built by Nigeria and Turkey and all these other countries, Iran and Iraq. So American soldiers will protect America first. And it is the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. That is why I'm in the race to help the American president to ensure that the United States of Biafra Christian nation is fully protected. And I have Biafran people to protect Biafra territory from the terrorists that are being sent by the Nigerian state, by Turkey, by Iran, and by Iraq. If we don't fight against these terrorists, we will have no place for our children and our grandchildren to exist. So it's all connected, regardless of the way you see it. It is our duty. And I'm calling on the Nigerian state who are forcefully occupying Biafra territory. My patience is limited. On a weekly basis, I meet with over 35 different communities from the 40 states of Biafra land on what they want to do. My patience is limited. I'm calling on the Nigerian state. I'm calling on Peter Obi, Bianco, Juku, and Co. Remove anything Nigeria from the 40 states of Biafra. Stay and work for Nigeria. You cannot continue to forcefully occupy Biafra territory. The earlier we do this, the better for everyone. We do not want to throw that part of the world into another world war. The better, the earlier we do this, the earlier we engage in the peace talk, the better. I am always, always open for peaceful negotiations. I also want to let everyone listening to me on what Tinubu and Bianco Ojukwu and Peter Obi and Co are doing. They are going around to some diaspora countries reporting United States of Biafra citizens' accounts that they are engaging in financial crimes and stuff like that. That is exactly what the Nigeria state is doing. Nigeria is collecting thousands of dollars from terrorist states like Iran, Iraq, and Turkey. No one is reporting that. But their politicians, Nigerian politicians like Bianco and their agents in America, in Europe, they are telling them to report innocent Biafran accounts to some financial institutions. I have the report and I present our case. And they said, do not worry about them. Go ahead and continue doing what you're doing. So again, I want to let them know this is what the Nigeria state and their agents in America and Europe are doing to some United States. Do not be moved. USB send more and more for us to stop the terrorist state of Nigeria. The United States of Biafra is a sovereign nation. And we have filed the different legal documents and papers in different courts to prove our case. And I thank God. And I thank some of the institutions that reviewed the case. And they've told me, do not worry, just continue doing what you are doing. So for those that think that the fraudulent report sent to them by Nigerian state, by Bianco, Ojukwu, and co. will make any meaning, we make any change, I want to let you know, Nigeria is a real terrorist. Bianco, Ojukwu, Peter Obi, Charles Saludo, all these politicians that are struggling to have one position or the other in the Nigeria state, they are the real terrorists, terrorizing us to stop us from defending our new Christian nation, the United States of Biafra. And I want to tell you, do not take anything Nigeria government or their politicians have told you. Don't take it as anything. It don't mean nothing. They are the ones committing the crimes. These Biafrans are innocent Biafrans fighting every day to stop the Fulani terrorists that Nigeria state and their politicians have brought into Nigeria, beheading teachers, killing people every day. Allow Biafrans to build one of the best countries in the world that will even benefit you. Do not fight the United States of Biafra people or the government. Again, I want to use this opportunity to thank the state of Odumebu for launching their radio and television station.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful. And I also want to encourage all the 40 state of Biafra. I know some of them are already having the project to launch your radio and TV stations. That way you can reach to the grassroots in your state to communicate to them, to alert them when Tinubu and Christopher Musa are sending the terrorists in your communities. And then more importantly, no Fulani terrorist is allowed in any 40 state of Biafra. Anywhere you see them, they must move out from your land. They must move. And the other time I talked to the United States of Biafra Envision elite on how they move the Fulani terrorists that enter our community with the cows, pretending Fulani terrorists with cows. Of Biafra citizens, you tell them to move. They must move. So you move them from one county. When you get to the next county, you call the leader, the USB Envision leader, BLA or BDF, or the elite in that county to move them You alert them that you are bringing in some of these Fulani terrorists and their cars, and they are moving upwards. You move them upwards continuously that to the county to the other. You alert the other county commander that they are on their way so that they wait for you. Once they arrive the other county, that county will take over from there and move them from that county. That is how we continue moving them from one county to the other, to the other, to the other, until we move them to the western part of Nigeria, to the middle belt part of Nigeria, or to the northern part of Nigeria. Again, the United States of Biafra Defense Secretary, Rabbi, I don't know if you're on the line. I know the trainings have been done to majority of the United States of Biafra and Vision Elite on how to move the Fulani terrorists from one country to the other until they exit Biafra land. Is General Rabbi online here, please?
Honorable
Is General Rabbi here? I know he's been having problems with.
Yeah, has been coming in and out. So okay. I don't know if
so
he's here.
Rabbi comes in, maybe he will talk a little bit about this. But again, overall, no Fulani terrorist or cow is allowed in the Biafra territory. Again, the legitimized governors in Biafra territory working for the Nigerian state are not allowed in Biafra territory. We have voted, the Biafran people, 80 million have passed a vote of no confidence on these delegitimized governors. If you all remember, when our PM was around, we voted to delegitimize the Nigeria governors. They have no business that bring in those terrorists, those reintegrated terrorists that cut off the head of our people, burn our homes, forcefully remove our people in the middle of the night. People like Iken Gurago, Chinasa Nworu, Benjamin Mudu, these people, the Ebubagos, the Udogachis, all these are the agents of the Nigerian state. They are not wanted in Biafra territory. And if you are a Biafran working in any of these organizations that I mentioned, you must leave them immediately. You must leave them. You can move to the northern part of Nigeria or to the western part of Nigeria. After we've secured our territory, we will judge everyone on an individual basis, case by case, on how you become part of the Nigerian state to show your people, Limi, be part of those that are removing innocent Biafrans. But I'm telling you, you can never win this battle against Biafran. How many are you going to remove? How many Biafrans can get swimming? How many Biafrans can get Tuaka for the Nigerian Fulani terrorists to remove? We are millions. You can never win. And we are not going to give you the space to continue. That's why I'm calling on Tinubu, Christopher Musa, Bianco, Jukupito, and Co. We have to stop as quickly as possible because this destruction is happening on both sides. The people that the Nigerian state have killed their mothers and breadwinners and fathers years ago, they will never allow any Nigerian military or police to cross their community without revenging that debt. And I see now the Nigerian state is afraid. They send out like 20, 30 helices, many of them at one time. No matter the tactics you use, you can never win it because after you send out those 20, 30, 50, 100 helices, those reintegrated terrorists recruit into the police and army. Each of them will go to their different homes. They don't sleep together. Remember, they will not go home and sleep together. They go individually to the houses, to the homes you give them. And Biafrans know those homes. That is why I'm calling on this peace talk as quickly as possible. Go ahead.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much.
Update.
The thing is, Sorry? Who's speaking?
Updates. Honorable
Okay,
George.
go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Honorable.
Yeah, I'm sorry to chip in. I have a quick update from Mazi Austin Williams, Maryland, donating $100, making it $300 from Maryland. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Maryland Nation. Thank you, Honorable. And as I was saying, the propaganda that IPOB. Well, now they've seen that IPOB is not selling. Now they are bringing in the ESN. We will surmount them. They go nowhere. So I understand go Gidibam Kwechiri. United States of Biafra citizens, we are here. Gidibam. They move with supersonic speed. So let's keep moving. Thank you, my people. We now go to Urobo Isoko. The mic is yours, Honorable. Urobo Isoko, the mic is yours.
Good evening, great mouthpiece of the gods. Good evening, DPM. Kudos to your handwork. From Urobo Isoko, let me just go straight to the point. All protocols observed. We have donation of 13,000 Gemma.
13,000
I received
AJ is the naira. Ejema is the dollar. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Then I received, do I will forward the receipts? Receipt from the state of Adoka, 10,000 AJ, making a total of 23,000 AJ.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Robo Isoko Liaison. There. Okay, we'll now go to Texas Liaison, Texas USB. Honorable, the mic is yours. Texas Liaison.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead, Honorable. Thank you.
Yeah, the phone keeps coming in while I was trying to say something.
Okay.
All Biafrans, my greetings to the DPM, to all the cabinet members, and to Mazin Namdekano and our PM. May God keep blessing them and keep them safe for us. I don't have much, but I'm still getting some funds from some people that want to donate. But let me go right quick. I have $100 for myself, and I will update.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable. So much. Okay. All right. Honorable Famdian and our own Gadawa Chilos of Wine. Thank you so much for having me. And I hand over to you, Honorable Famdian. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Then let's see here. Just give me a second. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for your help all the time. You're always there. Here. There. Yeah. Like I said,
even I was running on transit. I'm like, oh my God, let me get to where I'm going to stay to make sure I announce it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead.
All in needs together.
Thank you so
Whatever needs to be done, we do it. I tell the DPM all the time, we do so much, and when you throw in motherhood in there, that means also cleaning the kitchen, doing the floor, anything that needs to be done for this USB. And we have it all. And that's the greatest part of it.
Even when I'm at work, I'm trying to hand over quickly. To hand over quickly so I can run out. Okay, thank you.
You're highly appreciated. You're highly appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, I have some updates here. I have from Honorable Oolong, 100 Ejema. Paul Greece, 100 Ejema. Samuel Anita, 5,000 J. Gas, 1,000 A. Paul Ibe, 30 Ejema. Daddy Love, 2,000 AJ. Faith and thank you. Now continuing, I have a hand here, and that's from Ada Simon Epa. Over to you. I can see you. Your camera is just on point today.
Am I ahead?
Yeah. I can see you. I can hear you too.
I greet everyone, and my special greetings is going to our DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. I want to tell you that we'll continue to stand by you. The Genuine Biafrans are standing here not because of anything, but because they want to protect their mandate with you. They want to protect their mandate with you, and also defend the vote which they voted during our self-referendum. Yes, that is why they are here, not because of you or anything. No, they want to defend this particular mandate that Obato Obie send message to you to defend and to protect. So everybody here, Gabaniru, I know here, standing gidibam. May God continue to bless you, protect you, and we're also praying for the wisdom particular affair that you have assigned to you. Thank you so much, Namoma Ndewo. So my greetings also go to Igobed herself. You are awesome. You are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we, the real Biafrans, we appreciate you for all your work, what you are doing. We really, really appreciate you. God bless you and your family.
It's my pleasure.
I also want to extend my greetings to all the cabinet members, both with men and women, wherever you are. May God bless all of you for standing by the side of our DPM, helping her to do this wonderful job for the people of Biafra. Thank you all so much. I cannot mention your names one by one because most of you, I don't even know your name. So what I know that Chukwu will continue to bless all of you abundantly. Your labors will never be in vain. Thank you all so much for what you do. My honorable mouthpiece of the gods. Of a truth, you are the mouthpiece of the gods. Thank you so much for what you are doing for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We cannot thank you enough. And to all Biafrans all over the world, I bring my wonderful greetings to all of you. Also especially to our honorable Okenwa. Thank you so much for always answering me whenever I come around to ask one question or the other. Ndewo, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you so much. All the donors today, I really appreciate all of you. Thank you all so much from whichever where you are donated from. I pray that God will replenish your pocket in 1 million folds. Those of you that want to give but don't have nothing to give, we also pray that God will make it possible for you to be able to donate next time. Thank you all so much. And special regards to all the viewers from Adasa Monetba TV and all the donors from there. Also, you all are amazing. Thank you all so much for standing with this government. Thank you so much. So from there, I am coming to you right now.
I'm ready.
I came back from work late and I was so tired. I don't know when I slept off.
Yes. Thank God you wake up.
When I woke up, I said, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
So I just rushed in immediately. So please bear with me that I came in late.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Never too late.
Yeah.
Never.
So I have some donors here. Their receipt,
Okay.
which I will also forward to you immediately after this pronouncement, as usual.
Yeah.
So the first person I have here is Eziada Peace Naya. She said for the month of June, general fundraising. And
how much is it?
She donated the sum of 100 Ejema.
Okay.
100 Ejema, yes, for the month of June, she said.
Okay.
And then I have another receipt here. This is from I'm coming. This is from Kenechuku Jerry. Kenechuku Jerry.
Okay.
This is for the states of Ezan.
Okay. How much is it?
This is the sum of 2,000 Eje.
Okay.
Then I have the sum of 5,000 Eje from Ogonnaya Churi. 5,000 Eje from Ogonnaya Churi.
Okay.
I think this is for general.
It is general?
Yes,
Okay.
general, yes.
All right.
So now I have Anonymous, the sum of 23,000 Eje for the state of Odimegu.
All right.
And then 22,000 Eje for the for general.
For another person, is this still part of the 23,000?
No, this is another anonymous.
Okay, another anonymous. Okay, the first anonymous was 23,000 Odimegu, and then the second anonymous is 22,000. Is that correct?
Yes, general.
General. All right.
Then I have also from anonymous.
Another anon.
Yes. This is the sum of 22,500 Eje.
Okay.
For the state of Odimegu.
Okay.
And then the sum of 21,500
for
this is another anonymous, okay?
General.
For general. Yes. So this is for 30th May.
This one now.
Yes, this one now. These two anonymous is for the 30th May donation. Yes.
Okay.
30th May. Yeah.
It wasn't recorded during May.
No,
This
no,
is,
no,
okay.
no, no,
Okay.
not at
All
all.
right.
Yes.
Okay.
And then,
All right.
yeah, and then from another anonymous, the sum of 21,500, the sum of 21,500 for the for general.
This is another anonymous 21,500 for general.
Yes, yeah, this.
Okay.
Yes, for general. And then another anonymous 22,500 for the state of Adumegu.
Okay.
And this one is for last week, not mentioned, not recorded.
Not recorded.
No,
Okay.
not
so
recorded.
last week was 6-7? What? 6-6. 6.
Last week was I said anonymous.
Yeah, that was for June 6th.
For the
last week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So the first one I mentioned is for today. From anonymous for today.
Okay. Have you finished so that I can repeat after you? Have you finished?
Let me check, please. Yes,
okay,
you have
finished?
I think that's all. Yes. Yes.
All right, let's see. And then this one here. Let's see. The first one was for Asia Pianina.
Yeah.
And that's general.
Yes.
Okay. Kenechukwu Jerry, 2,000 AJ for Ezane.
Yes.
Ogo, what is that?
Ogonnaya.
Ogonnaya Chiori, 5,000 AJ general.
Yes.
And then Anonymous begins.
Yes.
Anonymous, 23,000 AJ Odimegu. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. The next Anonymous, 22,000 AJ general.
Correct.
The next Anonymous, 22,500 AJ Odimegu.
Yes.
Then the next one is 21,000. Okay. Then the next one is Anonymous, 21,500 general.
Yes.
And then the last week, which is June 6th, it is 22,500 for Adimegu. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, what we have all together is 100 Ejema and 177,000 AJ.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to Mayor Sirike. Thank you very much. And we appreciate you all so much. And I think I'm going to also use this moment for the program you all had a few days ago. Oh man, that was a knockout. That was not only very informative. I think there are things that we must know. At this point, we must recite to anyone what we are doing. Just like today, DPM said, there's nothing like ESN. It has been sold the longest time ago. Chike Doziem told us in one of the videos that they sold it to the governors. That's just unbelievable. What our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, it's it's just unbelievable. But it is what it is, and we are here upholding that torch that our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu started. And it's gonna be, even in the wind, it's not gonna be out. And then I'm sure that everyone knows that. Those who know now know. Thank you very much. And you all continue what you do always. You're highly appreciated. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much from the Igubed herself. Thank you so much, our DPM. I just want to tell you the second
Thank you so very much, Ada Simon, again. And I truly appreciate the services of United States of Biafra independent media. And it's like more days, more people are coming into the scene to protect their, for Onyedu Nnamdi Kanu alone, or for Prime Minister Simon Ekpa alone, or for Dr. Oroboeze. This is not a task for Simon Ekpa to be taking all the bullets while the Biafrans that he's protecting are just doing their own thing. Some calling him different names, some branding him terrorist, some calling him he's killing our people, some calling him he's saving our people. Now, this is not a task for Onyedu Nnamdi Kanu to be doing alone and be preaching alone. No. They've done their part. This is now the time for Biafrans, the 80 million Biafrans, to take this freedom, which we already got in their hand, and run with it. And make sure no one, no country, no individual, no organization takes it away from us. That is the time we are in. That's why we keep saying, anyone you got to do, you know you are good at, no matter how small. Don't think it's not important. Even if your job in the state of Ikemba is every now and then, you call a meeting of your community and tell them we got our freedom and we must protect our freedom. Even if you do that once every week, is enough. You don't have to reinvent the wheels. The freedom that people get comes from a collective effort of everyone who realizes that the condition you are in now in Nigeria, and nothing can change that. The Fulani terrorists, if they kidnap you tomorrow, you can shout from now till thy kingdom come. There'll be no police to save you. There'll be no army to save you, because the Nigerian police and army, they are Islamize the whole country. So you can cry from now till thy kingdom come. Nobody will save you. The best thing for you to do is to fight for your own country, no matter how small. And we've gotten that country. I want to use this opportunity to thank the independent media. These are young men and women, elderly, young, every single day. They devote their time on social media to propagate, to tell the world the truth about the United States of Biafra people, about the Biafra nation, about the 80 million Biafrans, about the stories, the histories that are peculiar to our people. I encourage everyone to always tune into them, support them, because some of them do this round the clock. They don't work. no matter how small you have, use that to support them so that they can continue and have the power to do what they do every single day. Between 1967 and 1970, the edge that the Nigerian terrorist state had on Biafra soldiers was because we didn't have the media to propagate our cause, to talk our cause, to tell the world our stories. Thank God to people like Elon Musk. Thank God to people like the United States of Biafra, United States of America President Donald Trump, that are now letting the world know the true story of what is happening in Nigeria. So these independent medias, we must support them. Whatever you have, even if it's $1, even if it's 1 AJ, every now and then, just chip it in for them so that they can continue to do their own part while you do your own part. Again, I want to thank all the stakeholders in the 40 state of Biafra. I had a very fruitful meeting with them a few days ago. Over 200 of them. Thank you all for what you do in the 40 state of Biafra. Continue to do that, which you have told me you will be doing. I want to thank the United States of Biafra Independent Media, the Ada Simon. Thank you so much. And the lawyer, that attorney that was on the media, kind me to educate the world about the Biafran history. I encourage everyone, please go and listen to that lawyer. I know it took time. I even fell asleep while I was listening. And when I woke up, I have to start for myself to listen to the end of it. Is very, very educative, very informative. So again, I encourage every Biafran to listen to her. I want to thank Kai TV for what you do every day, Kelena TV, Ezekuna TV, Real Biafra TV, Progress the Analyst, True Light of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Biafra Exodus, Rose, Amikebu TV, Mama Simon Emma, the Abia State Media, Ekenwa here, our tweeters on Jonathan. Thank you so much, Pascal. What you do every day. The stakeholders in the 40 states, SND, Buena, South Africa, the Biafra War Room. I thank you so much. The Homeland Media is headed by Mazi Sunshine. Thank you so much. I thank Gozie, Chidima Ugoife, Okanume Uchechukwu, Bekeibo. Thank you all so much. If I don't remember your name, just know that I'm updating my list every day for the United States of Biafra Independent Medias. Again, what you are doing every day is what we materialize into the United States of Biafra Information Department. Because what you are doing, we cannot just sweep it under the rug. That's why I keep encouraging every Biafran, whatever you can do in your own little, you must go back to the 40 state of Biafra. Yes. That is why you must take what we are doing very, very seriously. And you must be able to decipher those that are paid by Soludo and the delegitimized governor. You will immediately differentiate them from the genuine Biafrans that are moving Biafrans to the homeland. You must do your own little part. When we all do the little part that we can do, our nation will be protected. Again, and they're very, very happy. The report I'm getting is that many thousands of Biafrans are doing their own little part every day, both in homeland and abroad. This is not about Dr. Roboeze. This is not about Simon Ekpa. This is not about Nnamdi Kanu. Anyone coming to tell you they wait for Nnamdi Kanu before we start protecting our new nation, or they wait for Simon Ekpa to come out before we protect, that person is the agent of the Nigeria state. Do not pay any attention to them. What we are doing, all of us here, is what is going to bring Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu out. It is what we bring PM Simon Ekpa out. Because Alexander Stark has seen now that Simon Ekpa is not engineering the money sit at home. Nnamdi Kanu is not engineering the Monday sit at home. The sit at home is a voluntary activity, a referendum activity that the 80 million Biafrans have taken upon themselves, and they must continue doing it until Nigeria state leaves Biafra land. There are 4 conditions. The Nigeria state must leave Biafra territory before the Monday sit at home must stop. The Fulani terrorists that are brought into Nigeria must leave. The Nigerian military and police forcefully occupying the Biafra territory now must leave Biafra territory before the voluntary Monday. The voluntary Monday sit at home will be called off by the Biafra people under my leadership, not by Soludo or any Nigeria leader forcefully occupying our land, like Oti, like Mba, like Fubara. These are governors that have been delegitimized by the Nigerian people. So the voluntary Monday sit at home is fully active until those 4 conditions are met. So anything you have to do as a Biafran, and my happiness is that I can go home and sleep peacefully in the night, because Nigerians have discovered that there is no hope under the current dispensation. The indigenous Nigerians, I'm telling you, 90% of them want the absolute dissolution of Nigeria and the Nigeria politicians. Biafrans have already exited Nigeria. So anyone, it's just a matter of time. I want to use this opportunity to tell Peter Obi, do not carry any of the Nigerian political parties inside the Biafra territory. You know that a well-constituted federal court in Canada have declared the Nigerian political parties as a terrorist organization. What Peter Obi has done is to change the name of the political party which he belongs to, that belongs to Nigeria. And he wants to invade the foreign state of Biafra with that terrorist political party. And I'm telling Biafrans, no one, you should never allow any Nigeria politician to bring any political party that belongs to Nigeria inside the foreign state of Biafra territory. You know what to do. Thank you so much. From B, if we can take the last person.
Yeah, just Ada Simon Ikba, correction. The total is 140,000. I had added something twice. It's 140,000. Recorders, please note that the total for the Ada Simon Ikba TV is 4,000.
You can use your media, you can use your forum to propagate us, to bring out thousands. I'm telling you, if you see the report I get every day on my table of innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria, by Bianca Ono Ojukwu and Tinubu and Christopher Musa, you will get in money for us.
Where is this coming from?
You will participate in using your platforms to raise money for Biafra freedom. Again, if you cannot do that, anything you can do, we already know. If you take away $1, 1 naira, 1 AJ of money that belongs to the Biafran blood, you are laying a curse on your head. You're laying a curse on your generation. And that is why the United States of Biafra is doing marvelously well, because we have stopped the DOS criminals, the IPOB organization that are using the freedom of Biafra as business. We have blocked that. Those that use Biafra freedom as their private business to raise money, we have blocked all of that. Biafrans are no longer giving them money. That is why they are crying night and day. They are crying every day because it's no longer business as usual. If you are a Biafran, if you're not retired, go get a job. Go get a job. While you do your job, devote few hours of that to Biafra restoration. That is what majority of the Biafra leaders are doing right now. And that is why we are getting so much success in the United States of Biafra government. If you are jobless and you have the capacity to work, you have no place in Biafra leadership or in Biafra freedom. Go get a job first. That is the mantra of the United States of Biafra leadership. Unless you are retired, go get a job and then you can lead Biafra. Because if you do not have a job, how are you going to manage the money that innocent Biafrans are giving you for Biafra freedom? That was what happened in the past. That was why many of them deceived innocent Biafrans. They used the money being contributed to them to open businesses, build hotels, do different things, ship containers. Not anymore. Under my watch. Go get a job before you be a Biafran leader. If you're the independent media, you know what to do to ensure that your message is passing across to Biafrans, and Biafrans will continue to support you. That is a job. But not all these IPOB organization people sat at home and they're looking for money. No, not anymore. I listened to the one called herself Uchechi Okukano that came out and was saying, oh, the money that's supposed to come to her was not coming to her. Nobody is giving to her money. You are a young, able-bodied woman. What stops you from going to get a job? If your husband, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, or your ex-husband, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, was taken away by the Nigerian state, what stops you, Uchechi Okukano, from getting a job? I don't even think you have 6 children or 5. You have just you. Shame on you. These are the trends they've created over the past, where they rely on the money that comes from innocent Biafrans for their freedom, and they use that money for their own private business. Not anymore. Go get a job. Even if it's work at McDonald's, even if you have to work at even if you have to work anywhere, go get a job. That way, when Biafrans give you a dime, a dollar, you will know that you are not going to use that money for something else. Go get a job. If you remove yourself from the leadership of the United people, remove your million Biafrans. Unless you are retired, unless you have paid your price, unless Biafrans know that you have played your part, you have played your role, and you are genuine, and you are sincere, and your people can trust you. If not, you have no business in Biafra business. Thank you so much. Family, go ahead.
Thank you. That's just the deal, and that's the way it is. You cannot be in this leadership if we do not have a job. This is a non-paid job. It's volunteer. And you cannot expect to be working in a volunteer place and then be hoping that somebody gives you 1,000 and then you're going to tell us that you keep receipts. How did that come about? And that you're paid $400 for the hard-earned money that Biafrans donated, hoping that it is being used for the purpose. If all the things that I heard this week, all the amount that they were saying, that was paid to this person, and then you add all of them, how much then was put into the freedom of the United States of Biafra? So here we are not playing. Whatever you give is a hard-earned money. Biafra money is a blood money. It's bloody. It's the blood of our people, and that's a sacrifice. And if you take it, you and your generation go where. Thank you very much, DPN. I think we have 3 hands, and if we can just keep it to another 7 o'clock today, that would be great. We are really streamlining our time, and it's being managed adequately. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, so next person I'm seeing here is Mama Simon Ikpa. Please, over to you, and let's make it just briefly. Thank you very much. Unmute yourself, Mama Simon Ikpa.
Okay. Good evening from my location, Great Biafras.
You're welcome.
Otirizu Mmanwu Agụnwanyị, the lioness. Ebube na-ada na mba niile, anyị na-amụ ya. Famdi, ekelele m mmadụ niile. Adam nwanyị, my granddaughter, I see you. Honorable Chris, mission of USB government. Honorable Dagogo Udodrege, Jidofo Machie, n'ihi oge, Joseph Akelele Mono Nile, Adam blessing, my own blessing, there. Honorable Uche and the Christopher Okenwana Mekele Ono Nile, n'ụzọ pụrụ iche. Honorable Mouthpiece, Udodrege, Adeko so all protocols observed. Mama na Susie Beke, no, is in where I'm not Beke. Na school of Nandikalu to Kuba, I was in the University of Doctor
PhD.
So by the time I'm getting share bang where Pota, here now there may make a name. So so I would hear 3 persons in one. Mother to no phone. The Capricorn social queer. Making Henny Lenemen at Biafra. A lot of them we have on an Aquaconso. So you know, get a CD way never be before. So, they can they gonna holy, holy, holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy, holy, holy. Simon Ekpa is another savior. Holy, holy, holy. Orabeze is another savior. Yeah, well, mother, I thought now they want to chukun na chukun monso. Nnamdi Kanu chukun Chukwunma Simon Ekpa Chukwunma Dr. Abeze Chukwumonso maka ọ pụtara mgbe o kwesịrị ịpụta. So enwere mgbe ọ na-awụ mgbe m na-ebidobe ime program onwe nga mba ni de holy Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. People abịa challenge him ma gwa ha that savior that days are gone. Mgbe mana na-ada n'ụmụ Israel na mana na-ada ugbu a between you and I, and ọ bụrụ na m dabaga n'olu mmadụ ogwu m gọpụta m na onye ahụ gọpụtara m n'olulu ahụ awụgo my savior at that time, and m nọrọ na mkpa enwe onye zụrụ m na mkpa ahụ na onye ahụ bụ my savior at that point of time. Onye Chineke chọrọ ka o yuzu chi zọpụta m. So we bịazie na ihe ndị a na-ekwu Nnamdi Kanu Christ, ihe m na mgbe ụfọdụ m na-ekwude ihe dị iche n'ebe Nnamdi Kanu na Christ dị. Na mbụ Christ mere onye isi ya ahụ ụzọ ya emepe onye isi ikpere ya hụ ụzọ. Nnamdi Kanu abịakwa na mmepe akpa uche anyị, gosi anyị ihe na-eme n'ọbịanihu. So and Christ mekwara dịka Christ mere ka onye isi hụ ụzọ. Nnamdi Kanu bịara mee ka anyị nye anyị ndụmọdụ ma ọ wee mụ nkwa dịka warning ihe na-aga ime n'ọbịanihu. Nnamdi Kanu gwara anyị sị anyị na adịghị na Christ dịka Christ mere the blind to see. Nnamdi Kanu agwakwana nye anyị warning sị na adịghị ama lekwe ihe ndị Biafra na ndị Naijiria lekwe ihe na-aga ime na ka anyị nwee ike ka ji n'ume chere onwe anyị, mana dutu ọkpachiri ntị anyị maka ọtụtụ n'ime anyị amaghị onye Nnamdi Kanu ọwụ ya mere o jiri dị ka mmiri ọ chọrọ iri anyị, mana mmiri ahụ site na Simon Ekpa and Dr. Abueze ha gụpụtagwa anyị na mmiri ahụ ọ chọburu iri anyị na. So ọ bụrụ na ị bịa lee dịka mkpụrụ okwu ole ma ole ya m kwuru, gị ghọta Christ restored gịnị sight. Nnamdi Kanu raised awareness. Ihe niile ya na-ekwu ugbo ọ bụ eziokwu. Nnamdi Kanu tiri ihe. Ọ bụrụ na Nnamdi Kanu na Simon Ekpa matara, agaghị agitation Biafra agaghị eru 10. Fall back na Nnamdi Kanu mere agitation for more than 12 years or 10 years. Enweghị ebe a garuru ha. Mana mgbe awa leader abịawara akwa sị na ya chọrọ 100 men. Simon Ekpa gwa ya data na chọọ 50 men na mụ nwa bụ Simon Ekpa awụ m 50 out of 100. Obiọma akpa awa leader. Simon Ekpa fulfilled ihe ahụ nweta 80 million Biafrans. Simon rụrụ ọrụ ahụ create the template ke Dr. Abueze na today na-arụ ọrụ maka echetara m mgbe betu Dr. Abueze ka ego iburu nwaanyị ya agụ nwaanyị mgbe fallback ọ na-ere na mgbe ihe niile na-eti gboza Simon Ekpa eji ex-wife ya ojii jie Dr. Abueze be so smart ya dọbụ ọsị ya mgbe ọ na-ajụ ya ajụjụ sị ya ọ sị gị protect the mandate, ọ sị ya kwuchi mandate ya sị ngwa gị na ị ga-ama. What was that mandate? The redeclaration of Biafra, which Abueze kipụrụ uche ndị niile n'agbanyeghị ihe niile, n'agbanyeghị amụma ụgha niile a na-ebu n'isi ya, n'agbanyeghị okwu ọjọọ niile ya kwụrụ gidigbam ndị niile a nọnyere n'elu si ya na ya atụla egwu. Mgbe Chukwu na-asị Dr. Abueze atụla egwu gị ka m nọnyere, elela anya na gburugburu n'ụjọ n'ihi na m onwe m bụ Chineke gị, m ga-agbago ume, m ga-enyere gị aka, m ga-eji aka nri nke ezi omume kwagide gị. Ndị niile anyị mmadụ dịka Famdi ha, mmadụ dịka ndị niile wụ all cabinet men and women, ihe awụ ndị ahụ Chineke wetara ha were aka nri ahụ nke ezi omume ahụ wee kwagide Dr. Abueze si ya na ya nọgide n'oche eze a na o mere gịnị na o fitiri ya anyị alara ole. So ana m ayọ ndị nne na-ayọ ndị nna na-ayọ mmadụ niile. O nwere ike gị were onye dịka m gị sele ihe m bịaji eme afọ fọrọla m ole, ihe ị na-eme gị na owo imeziri ụmụ gị na ụmụ gị ebe a ga ha amụ. Eji man na kwashiụka survival agbagazie m ka m data ego, mana ihe m na-eme awụ ka o ruo echi ụmụ anyị hapụ ịdị na-anwụchi n'oke osimiri, hapụ ịnwụ na ele ihe a na-akpọ ya desert. So biko eji m ohere a na-asị gị onye nne gị onye nna gị okorobịa gị agbọghọbịa na-amaghị na ihe anyị na-eme ihe eziokwu, biko kulie n'oge eruole a na-agwazi ochi ntị n'ahịa esule. Mewerekwe n'ofu ohere ọmụ ya unu nyere m sị biko ka enwe ike kwuo mgbe a ga-eme caption na ndị niile uso m n'ukwu maka ID kaadị ma ndị ka emere nne ọ nwetabeghị ozi. Enwere ndị mmadụ abụọ kpọrọ m today jụọ m sị ha na m bata na m ga-eji maka ha jụọ ese na fundraising today. So biko nu maka ọtụtụ ndị mma na-ahụ n'uru awa ID card ebara. Ugbu a ọwụ ha na-achọzi ya ọwa ha dị anyị na-achọ ha bịawa. Thank you for the opportunity given to Mama. I'm overwhelmed. Remain blessed, each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Is Marty still here?
No.
Okay, so I think she already scheduled one for Friday, the 19th. So tell them on June 19th, they will do capturing by 5 p.m. their front time, which is 12 noon Eastern time, this coming Friday, 19th of June. They will have to look out for the Zoom for that. Thank you. Next person.
Thank you so much. Okay, the next person is Chris. Chris, if you're there, can you please unmute yourself? Ada Simon, are you coming back? Ada Simon, are you coming back? I see your hand is still up.
Yes, please.
Okay, all right. Okay, hold on. Chris, over to you, Chris.
And there one, Pandi. Good day, man. There one.
There one.
Mama Biafra, Mama, there one. If you Thunder Rock.
Thank you.
Thunder Rock, okay. Yeah, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.
We're overwhelmed. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Fadi, he came back. I got with 50 a Gemma.
Okay, is that Chris?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, for he came by 50 a Gemma. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
You too.
My mistake or not you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now is Ada Simon Ekpa.
Yes, from D, am I ahead?
Yes, very well.
Okay. I want to ask some questions concerning all the accounts that we are using to do donations, because some people they are still confused. I don't know why. So now there is this one that you just sent to me, or just sent out there to everyone, and this is the website for New Dimension Mandate.
Correct.
And then a New Dimension Mandate bank information. So they can use the website and also the bank information, information to do donation. Is that right?
Yeah, previously we had Wells Fargo. We are facing that out for this one.
Okay. So and then and also with the Zelle.
Yeah.
For New Dimension. So these three accounts is for New Dimension.
Yeah, everything there is for New Dimension. But by the Bitcoin, because some people are, have been requesting that, they pay in Bitcoin. So that's why if you see down, you see Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yeah.
Yeah.
General Bitcoin account number.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then another question is our the Bank of America still functional?
Yes, functional. The only thing that changed is this New Dimension account.
Okay. That's and then our homeland account, the Fidelity Trust Bank.
Yes, yes. That's the only one. That's the only one. Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. So I just want to clarify this to people that are asking about this. Okay. Then thank you so much.
Thank you. If anyone is confused, you can also check on me anytime.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So the next person there, Chris, can you please lower your hand? Okay, I'm gonna do so. And then Ada Simon, I just did that. Mission of USB Norway. Over to you, please.
Yes, so a very good evening. Pamdi, why, Oma?
Yeah.
Yes,
There.
this is from this side. Excellency, a very good evening from Norway.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for what you do.
Thank you.
We're strongly here behind you and all over the whole world. Our effort, all the whole sleepless night, running around and sitting Saturday, so almost 5-6 hours every Saturday. So thank you very much, Mom. Yes, from I would 50 Ejima from Norway Mission for this weekend.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mission of Norway.
Thank you very much, Mom.
Yeah, thank you. And then, all right, I have an update here for Anonymous, 15,000 AJ. Wow. Anonymous. Those are all I'm able to extract. There might be more, but that's it for now. And then I think we are really doing so well, especially with our timing. We're just trying to limit this to streamline it at least to 7 o'clock. So 2 to 7 o'clock is 5 hours, which is so good. Yeah, which is really good. Maybe sooner than later, we might bring it down to 6 o'clock. But I think this is something almost 7 o'clock is very good.
All hail Biafra.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, come on.
And Tim, Ikaga in Biafra,
the Peking where say him mama no go
sleep.
He
no go close eye, oh, he no go close eye. Biafra. Thank you very much. Jishike. Eh? Ana say I sogi nazo. Nka wona I kwoge nazo. I kwoge nazo. No shaky.
Thank you.
I may no anything. I say akwụkwọ kpọrọ nkụ na-ada ada. Utu aka ha ga na-ada isi. And we will be moving forward. Because them, I will use the 25 agenda for Ibani State.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Dagogo.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I placed the new bank account on the chat section. For those of you that are texting and asking they want to donate, I just put the new bank information.
Okay, I put it there earlier. Christopher put it there. That's good.
Yeah, so it's JP Morgan Chase Bank. The routing number is 061000052, and the account number is 3340841833359. So for now, the Zelle is newdimensionmandate@gmail.com. New Dimension Mandate. Again, we have so many accounts, and we're trying to move away from Wells Fargo. And many of you know that we still got a couple of accounts there. But please, those of you that are asking me, I've posted the new account number. If you are not sure, you can call the Secretary of Finance, Condi, or any of the cabinet members, and I'm sure you're gonna get the right information. We are going to be opening more accounts, both in homeland and in diaspora. As the Nigeria state continue to attack the United States of Biafra, both at home and abroad, our allies are also cooperating and allowing us to open as many bank accounts as possible to help us to rebuild our new nation and to confront and remove the reintegrated terrorists brought into our nation by the Nigerian state. So do not be moved in your donations. Again, thanks to all the Biafrans that are donating, both at homeland and abroad. Our homeland account, we are expecting another new account maybe by next week, 2 new homeland accounts, which we are going to use for the different donations coming from Biafrans and from the diasporans. I think we'll We have right now extra 4 accounts on the diaspora, and due to request by so many Biafrans that want to be donating money to the new nation. So do not be moved by the Nigerian terrorist state. What Bianco, Ojukwu, and Peter Obi and Co are doing, the hunter will become the hunted. That is what I'm promising them. The hunter will become the hunted, because you cannot hunt innocent people and label them terrorists. Meanwhile, you are the real terrorist. The second in command of ISIS was removed by America last month from Nigeria. Bianco Ojukwu, Tinubu, Peter Obi, Mba, Soludo, they housed the second ISIS commander in Nigeria for the past 7 months. And that is why they've trained all these terrorists that are chopping off people's head, killing citizens with impunity, because that guy has been in Nigeria for the past almost 7 years, training all these reintegrated terrorists on how to kill people, how to punish indigenous people, how to take over their homes, how to burn their homes, how to go with healers in the middle of the night and remove them and take them away. Exactly what people like Chibuze Gwadi, Ken Guru Agu, Jobika, all these people that are working with Soludo, Peter Obi, Mba, and all that, this thing they are doing is the training they got from this second in command ISIS commander that was eliminated by the United States of America 2 weeks last month. So again, the world have now discovered that the Nigeria government and their politicians are the real terror, and they are hearing the sound of music. I'm telling you that. So go ahead, and we can round up from there.
Yeah, I think we've rounded it up, DPM. I think that brings it to a conclusion.
All right. So thank you so much, Biafrans, for your donations. Thank you, everyone that donated. Continue to do your own little part in your own little way. I thank the Foreign Affairs Department of the United States of Biafra. Honorable Uche will be, again, I don't even know how to thank you for what you are doing. The Foreign Affairs Department, I don't even know. Again, Biafrans, you got capable hands that are handling Nigeria in their own nature at this time. You should be proud of all the nation heads you got all over the diaspora, all the 40 state governors you have in Biafra land, the stakeholders in the 40 states of Biafra. I'm telling you, these people, what they are doing behind the scene, none of you can comprehend. That's why we are having so much success, regardless of the use of AK-47 by Nigerian Biafran agents to all this little drama they are doing. They capture this one, they take, how many can you take? Biafrans are over 80 million. I'm not even counting those that are in diaspora. So that is why the delegitimized governors, every day, they are going down. Because you cannot fight a legitimate people that have declared their sovereignty, no matter how you try. And my biggest happiness is that the civilized world, I can tell you as we speak, 85% of them are against the Nigerian state. That's why you see them rotating around their African fellow IOC states and all that. I'm telling them, the earlier we talk, the better. To reduce tension on both sides, to reduce debts on both sides, and to make peace on both sides. Thank you so much, Biafra. And those of you that have donated, may God continue to replenish you threefold. Please do get a job, no matter how much you get paid per hour in that job. God will continue to bless all the retired people that are helping us, donating the little they have. And God will continue to bless you all. We are going home faster than expected. We are going to do only that which are humanly possible, but God is doing that which no eye can see, no man can comprehend. May God bless you all. May God bless the United States of Biafra. May God bless the United States of America. And may God bless all the presidents of the world that wants to the world a better place. I'll see you all next Saturday. Have a blessed
Dr. Abeze nọgide n'osi terege
Thank you.
nọgide n'ocheze
Good
nọgide
night,
n'osi
DTM.
terege
May God
nọgide
bless you all.
n'ocheze.
And bless you all too.
Ahịa
One thing people don't know is that we, this current generation fighting for Biafra liberation, we understood something that many people don't understand in the past. We understand that power, every power is given by God. So why do you discriminate other power, whether evil or good? I want you to understand that this particular freedom we are fighting, if we do not push Nigeria out of our land, we will never have peace. Nobody ever thought of why the devil, why the Satan, or whatever it's called, why was Satan pushed from the heaven to earth? For peace to be in heaven, for peace to reign. Because if devil or Satan is still in heaven, according to Bible, do you think you'll be struggling to go to heaven today for Christians? You will not. Nigeria said it's going to be a London to what the heaven will look like. If devil is Satan is still there. So I want people to think towards this particular. So it is the same thing with Nigeria. Any time and any day you wake up in Biafra land and see that is still a presence of Nigeria in Biafra territory, there will never be peace. So we must chase Nigeria away, just the way God chased Satan from heaven. Back to where they come from. Everything Nigeria will remove them. Educational system will be removed. Even the religious, the way they worship in Nigeria, oh my God, you need to see our constitution. So what I'm saying is starting from the constitution of the United States of Biafra. So we need to chase Nigeria just like they chase Satan from heaven to wherever they belong to, for peace to reign and return in our land.